Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today's yoga practice is a full body stretch. So I am going to use 2 blocks today, but find some space to move for sure. And let's get started. So we will begin today laying down. Now you can lay flat on your back. You can lay on a pillow of some kind, or maybe you've got a couple blocks that you can place underneath your head and upper back. But let's lay down for sure. And just make sure that your hips are still on the ground so that you get a bit of a back bend if you are laying on top of something. And you might just bend the knees, plant the feet, and give your spine a chance to arch. And just make sure that you are comfortable on whatever you're laying on, especially if it's some hard blocks. Make sure you feel balanced and centered. You can bring your arms out wide, maybe let your palms face it. You can start to wiggle your fingers and maybe spread them wider. Stretch your palms a bit. If you'd like to get into your hips while we're here, you might bring your feet together and let your knees fall out wide. But closing your eye, take a slow breath in and out. Just start to soften throughout your entire body. Begin with your forehead, your cheeks, and your jaw. Take a slow breath in and out as you soften your shoulder, your chest, and belly. Taking another deep breath in and out as you soften throughout your hips, down your legs. What about your toes? You allow yourself to be still here for just a few moments. Let go of your day. Give yourself permission to slow down. As we get ready to move, maybe start to spread your fingers and wiggle them around a little bit to stretch your hands, your palm. You might slowly move your arms up and above your head and stretch through your upper body. You can relax your arms all the way back to your side. And if your legs are in a diamond shape, start to bring your knees together too, planting your feet on the ground again. Just noticing how you feel so far. Notice what's underneath you. Maybe it's the ground or a prop of some kind. But should you be laying on something, we can take it out and just lay back down so that you are flat on your back. And you can hug your knees into your chest if you'd like. Feel free to rock or sway side to side. And just massaging your back against the ground. Notice any sensations flowing through you. Notice if your mind is still wandering, getting lost in your to-do list for later. Just coming back to the right here, the right now. And you can keep a hold of your left knee, but let your right foot come down to the ground. We'll bring our left foot on top of the right quad for figure 4. You can leave your right foot on the ground or you can lift it back up, bringing your legs closer to your chest. Maybe holding on to the back of the right leg. Feeling your left glute and hip. Taking just another breath or two on this side. We'll be uncrossing our legs. Maybe you'll bring both of your feet to the ground, or maybe you'll keep them lifted and just hug your knees again. Take a sway side to side. And when you're ready to switch, you can keep a hold of the right knee, but let the left foot come down. Placing your right foot on top of the left quad, and then maybe lifting that foot back up and holding onto the leg. A gentle press of your low back into the ground. Feel your right leg, the glute, the hip. Taking just another breath or two. And then you can uncross your legs again, feet to the ground or hugging your knees to your chest. Take a rock or a sway side to side. Notice how you are feeling so far. And then you can decide if you're going to roll over or rock yourself forwards. But let's come all the way up to seated. Feel free to give the knees another hug or squeeze once you are sitting down. But we're going to send our left leg out long, and our right foot can come to the inner thigh. So lengthening through the spine. Sit nice and tall. Should you have a strap, you could use a strap on your foot, or just flex it. Point your toes up. But take an inhale to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, you can start to fold forwards. Keep a bend, as much of a bend through the knee as feels good on your leg. And allowing your shoulders to fall from your ears. And as you take a few breaths, your leg might get a little straighter and a little straighter. should your right hand want to reach or cross over the leg, maybe it can hold on to the outside of the shin, the outside of the ankle, the outside of the foot, and you can keep folding and folding. If you are folding forwards right now, using an inhale to lift back up. Now we're just going to bend the left leg and plant the foot on the ground. So if you feel like you want to slide your right foot under your leg a little bit so that you're still centered and sitting tall, facing forwards as well, you can move your bottom leg as much as you'd like. But let's try to keep the left leg straight in front of us. A little press into that foot, into the ground even. You can bring your hands behind you, press your fingertips to sit a little taller, lift your chest up. But then we're going to twist. You might just be looking to the left, turning the chest a little bit, or maybe your right arm can cross over top of your leg. A little press of your forearm and kind of the quad, the top of your quad, into one another. And then maybe go just a little bit further. Maybe so far as taking a peek behind you. Take one more breath here. Breathe in, breathe out. And then using an inhale to turn yourself to face forwards. You can free up your arms. You can bring your legs back together too. Maybe just giving your knees a little hug or a squeeze. And then we'll send our right leg long. Left foot towards the inner thigh. Add your strap if you want, or just point the toes up. But take an inhale to lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, you can fold. Again, start with a bent knee, and then maybe the leg will get a little straighter, a little longer. But just allow the shoulder to fall from your ear. And should your left hand want to cross over top of your leg, it can. Maybe it can hold on somewhere. But continuing just to fold and fold. So using an inhale when you're ready to slowly rise on up. Lift your upper body. You can start to bend your right leg so the foot is planted and adjust your bottom leg as much as you need. Sitting tall, facing forwards. Bring your hands behind you to start. Press them into the ground. Try to lift your chest up. You can start to take a peek over towards the right. Maybe it's just your gaze. Maybe the chest turns a little bit. But if you have the room to move, move your arms. Maybe cross the left one over top. A little press of the leg and the arm into one another. And maybe gazing a little further and a little further behind you for a twist. Stay for just another full breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And then moving back so you're facing forwards with an inhale. Free up your arms, bring your legs back together. Nice hug, nice squeeze. Now we're going to be coming over onto our knees. Now you can sit however you want to sit, actually. It doesn't have to be on your knees. I want your arms to be free and available to move. But if we can hit two birds with one stone, maybe we'll find a lovely toe squat, tucking the toes under and sitting back on the heels. So arms free and available to move. You can reach them out. Turn the thumbs down and then cross your right hand over the left. Interlace your fingers, palms together. So the arms can stay reaching forwards, or you can drop your hands towards your belly and maybe pull them up to the chin. Forget about your toes. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Feel your wrists, feel your forearms. And if you have your hands up by the chin, start to unwind them so they're reaching out, letting go, but just bringing the left on top of the right, interlacing the fingers, palms together, staying here, or drop the hands down again and then pull them up. Shoulders falling from the ears once again. Forgetting both your toes. Nice work, you guys. Bring your hands back down, arms out in front. Your hands can let go of one another. You can let your arms fall to your sides. If you are in a lovely toe squat, tip forwards, untuck your toes, sit down with your legs in front of you again. You might tap the feet against the ground a few times, but then we are going to lay down on our backs. So again, forgetting about our feet. Find your way onto your back though. You can leave your feet planted, or you can hug your knees back in towards your chest. Take a sway side to side. And you can start to widen your knees, lifting your feet up if they aren't already, maybe reaching for your feet for happy baby. Leading with your heels. Can you point the heels up slightly? And pressing the low back down, keeping your spine as long as it can be. Opening up through your hips. If you are holding onto your feet right now, let them fall back together. You can guide the knees back in as well. Your feet can lower down to the ground. You might even send your legs out long and wide. You can go ahead and bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers and lift your chin up towards your collarbone, bringing some length into the back of your neck. Staying for an inhale with the head lifted. And as you exhale, just gently place it back down. And move your arms all the way to your side. Palms facing up. And just like that, we are in Shavasana. As always, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you have time for today. Take an extra few moments just to be still, just to relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, namaste.